All right. Welcome everyone for listening in again. Hey, I'm Brother Brian right here at KIEZ 106.7 FM. And I got Mr. Robert Hill on the line today. And he's an ambassador in the community. And he wants to talk about justice that happens in our community, not from what he's seen from a distance, but personalized. This is something that happened to him. So, Robert, thank you for taking time coming on to the show today. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, sir.
Good, good. Robert, go ahead and walk me through the chain of events that took place during your situation.
Yes, sir. I would like everybody to know that before I explain to y'all about the situation, I would like to let y'all know that the law do have like if somebody committing a crime and someone get killed, that the other individuals can be charged with that person, death. But in the situation that I was in with my court defender, I had a friend that was killed by a police officer, which it was two of us was charged with his death. But my friend was was committing a non-violent offense, which is a non-violent offense would not cause a murder. And so it would have to be something else that have to take place in order for a person to be shot by a police officer when a person do not have any type of weapon or anything like that. And so we was charged with me and another person was charged with his murder, but the officer had a body cam on that night, which they tried to say to 13 or 15 degrees outside. That's why his body camera wouldn't work or whatever. But it seemed like he had his hands over the body cam. So when we try to look at the footage, we never, got a chance to see no footage of what he said that took place. He tried to say like, he went inside the store with my friend, and my friend came towards him, which that never happened. Which when I had seen the officer when he had first pulled up, which he don't recognize that somebody had seen him. But when he fired this weapon, he was on the outside, but he was trying to make it seem like he was in the inside with my court defender. But he did go in the inside, but it was after he had shot my friend. And so we never got justice on that. I did 3 years and 7 months behind, my friend's death. I supposed to have been dead like a year. The other guy that was charged with me on this crime, he did a year and about 2 months. He was released on parole. But due to the fact me knowing more about my situation and what was going on, they gave me a hard time. So they ended up giving me 1 year denial. Then I ended up getting another year denial.
Okay, so if I understand you right, you're walking us through the chain of events that you were in a
Mm-hmm.
convenience store, and a
Mm-hmm.
what was taking place was an offense was taking place, but it was a nonviolent offense, and
Yes, sir.
some type of way the police arrived on the scene, and then at
Yes,
that
sir.
point, the young man that you were with ended up
Mm-hmm.
losing his life due to the police uh, gunning the man down. And what was the reason that the police had to use lethal? I guess lethal had to use a lethal weapon.
That it, right. Well, which the place is a one way in and one way out. This police officer, when he arrived, what proper procedure would have been was for him to make the person come out of the store, but he he lied and tried to say like he went inside the store. But I'm a witness that when I heard him fire his weapon, he was still on the outside of the store when he fired the weapon. He went back when he went inside the store. My friend was already shot, and so that's what I was trying to prove to my lawyers and show them. And through the video, when he trying to make it seem like it was a tussle, which because I was gonna try to go to trial with my case, but my lawyer, the way she was talking, it seemed like she knew they was gonna try to railroad me. And you never hear a gunshot through the tussle that he was talking about. So, if you could hear my friend begging out for his life, my friend was telling him, please, sir, that don't sound like a person that would be struggling with you. And that's all you can hear him telling the police officer, please, sir. But you can't see no footage because they hiding the footage. And they trying to say to 13, it's nowhere in history where I ever heard cold water stop a video camera from working.
Okay, okay. So I'm taking it that you believe that your friend was assassinated.
he was killed. He was wrongfully killed. That's why you can't see no footage. They won't show no footage of anything. They won't show, how he really was shot.
Okay.
And
So
so they
how
hide.
did you end up doing time on this situation?
Well, me and the other guy, we was with him when he was committing the burglary. So when they got us, which is my friend, the other guy, he admitted to us being. We was on the next street, like a block away, but you could still see in the front part where he was. They ended up coming to the back street. The police did. So when they took us in custody because they knew that we was from the same area where he was from. And the next day, my friend admitted to them that we were with him, and
The
they
friend that
told
got
us,
shot?
yes, sir. So not my friend that was convicted with me. He
Oh,
told them he went on and admitted to the police that we was with him, and due to all that, I still didn't know every little detail about what was going on until they sent me a lawyer. The first lawyer they sent me, his name was Clappenbach, and when he gave me the details on what the officer was saying, automatically I knew that it was some lies that was being covered up. And like I said, when you're dealing with situations like this, you got some bigger people that's in power. You're dealing with people like um FBI's, sheriffs, and even the people that what I'm saying that you trying to fight and do your appeal on. A lot of these people is not trying to help people that's incarcerated,
okay.
and it's sad that if only people just knew what people go through. That's why you see some of the people get out 30 years or 40 years later. There's nowhere in history where it takes 30 or 40 years to find out if a person innocent.
Okay. So you're definitely arguing about the extended time frame that it takes for justice.
Yeah,
So
yes
did this
sir.
happen in the state of Louisiana?
It happened in Arkansas.
State of
Hmm.
Arkansas. Okay, I get you. I got you.
Yes sir.
So what would you like to see as that will satisfy you to be a form of justice?
I would like to see somebody to look up into this case because to this day I'm still charged with my friend death. I'm charged with manslaughter. I ain't never in my life ever thought about killing nobody or
You're charged.
just
You say you're charged
yeah,
with manslaughter?
yes sir. Hmm.
Okay.
And
And this okay.
and it's obviously like I say he get to be around his family and no charges being done. And like I say, it's more people than just him involved. Like I said, you had at that time they had a sheriff that some people told me some things about him that he used to be a FBI somewhere out of town, but I really don't know what state it was. But like I said, when you don't know, I don't know what they did towards if they did an autopsy or what. I don't know. Because sure it would have been gunpowder if they was talking over a gun. It would have been gunpowder over on my court defender's hand. But I
Okay.
know that's not the
I think I'm missing a lot of facts here. So you're saying that
okay.
you're the friend that is deceased. He was
Yes,
killed,
sir.
according to you,
Hmm.
murdered by the police officer. Your
Yes, sir.
co-defendant, they're attempting to
Hmm.
say that he shot your friend or
No,
he
sir.
was shooting at the
The,
police officer.
no, sir. My court defender, the one that was with me, that got charged with murder too, which he got charged with manslaughter. He just admitted to the police officer that we was with him. So we was going to court on this, but the first lawyer that they gave me, I talked to him one time. I never seen the man again. There was in I think I talked to him in January at the same time. This offense happened in January the 8th of 2015, and after that I never seen this lawyer no more. And so sometime around March or April, they come up with another lawyer that never told me that they were going to appoint to me or none of this. But they found somebody that would work with them, and ended up why I had to plead out to it. And
Okay.
and the people wonder why you plead out to plea bargain is because you have a dirty system. And a lot of people don't believe like or understand the system, but people that's being locked up, they understand that, the system can be dirty. And then won't nobody even find out about what happened to you 30 until like probably 30 years later, and don't nobody want to sit in prison that long, for and knowing that they innocent. Right now, you got innocent people that's locked up, but don't nobody know nothing about them because the system,
Absolutely.
right, the system gonna sit there and they're gonna deny a lot of their pills and all that.
Yes, the prison industrial complex is definitely
Yes, sir.
a system that individuals can get lost in. So it's something that we
Yes,
have to
sir.
reach back out. Even I believe that's a spiritual law. I have to reach back out to those that are incarcerated.
Mhm.
So
Yes, sir.
do you reach back to those that are currently incarcerated
Oh,
by
yes, sir.
sending them a friendly letter or helping them out spiritually or
Yeah.
mentally?
Yeah, I have a nephew that's incarcerated. I'm constantly, talking to him, sending the money, because I know how it is. I know the struggle, what you go through in them prisons. A lot of people don't know. Sometimes you don't even get a pillow. You don't even get a cup, or, where you can drink water or whatever. So I know the struggle, what you're
Mhm.
going through in there. And then they feed you, like slop. They don't treat you like a human being. All the millions that prison make, I feel like, you should feed them people, what I'm saying, the right way. Don't just feed them, like, it's, it's like generic stuff that they feed you. It's not the real stuff that they, like everybody else would eat in the world.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
So have
it's,
you been
it's
able to rebound since you've been back home?
yeah, I just take it one day at a time, and it crossed my mind, what I'm saying, because I still think about my friend, and me being charged with his death. And I just wanted to get this out so people would know the truth, what happened to us, and that this police need to be, behind bars, and the ones that help them too, because, you know, as being a black man, it is hard, and it is some racism out there. We can't, just sit back and think that it's not. And if you go all the way back to Martin Luther King, uh, they protested peacefully, and people were still killed. So where you think them people at? Them people still in the same system. They just brung it on down to their kids. It's just the way it is. It always have been the system.
Yeah, exactly right. Hey, well, Robert, I want to thank you for taking time coming on to the show, speaking out to us. We're going to try to see what we can do to get this
Yes,
information
sir.
back out to you. So you
Yes,
take
sir.
you take the rest of your day and you enjoy, okay?
You too, sir.